Ready to feel? Good. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. It is my extreme pleasure and welcome you to Patterson City Hall for the very first time. We're going to celebrate Bangladeshi Heritage Week. Patterson is home to the largest Bengali population of the state and the second largest of the United States of America. And I believe it is the time for us to commemorate and designate the people who contributed for the city of Patterson. And that's why we are going to celebrate and going to recognize some of our Bengali elders who were our pioneers who contributed for this community. And we want to continue this every year, whether I'm here or not. Right, Mayor? I was so honored and blessed that I got the opportunity to sponsor a resolution to celebrate Bangladeshi Heritage Week in the city of Patterson. Last February 14th, 2023, these council bodies voted affirmatively and supported Bangladeshi Heritage Week in the city of Patterson. And I welcome you all, and thank you all who joined. And this month of Ramadan, I know you all are busy in many ways, supposed to be with your family, but here in the city of Patterson to celebrate our honorees, and you are going to see them and celebrate them soon. Before I start, I want to welcome our Honorable Mayor Anderson, through the stage. City's Corporation Council, Ayman Abushi, please join us here. And also, I want to introduce with you our very new, very fresh, newly appointed, our municipal clerk, Jacqueline Murray. Please join us here.
Yes.
Thank you. I think we can start. And you can see. All right. Before we go to the main session, I want everyone to please stand for the flag salute, and I'm requesting our clerk, Jacqueline Murray, to lead this part. Thank you.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for the national anthem of the United States of America.
You're not going to sing it?
You're going to
Come
sing
on.
it.
Who wants to hear the councilman sing?
Thank you, everyone. At this time, I'm requesting the individuals, a group of individuals performing Bangladesh National Anthem, and I welcome all the ladies and gentlemen, those who are performing National Anthem of Bangladesh. Please join us here on the middle of this. I'm requesting Shopnarani Deb, Sharmishta Dotto, NFN Deb, Shopnarani Deb, Shuminath, Miftahul Chaudhary, Shalaf Tania, Shikarani Deb, Fatma Chowdhury, Muninath, Kausar Parveen, Manik Chandra Sen, Advocate Chandra Sen, Masud Rahman.
I give him credit. He really advertised this as much as, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, I saw that. But yeah, I want to give him credit, though.
Yeah. খালি গ'লে আকৌ যাম।
No, I think he wants us to sit here. You want us to sit here, or you want us to sit here? You want to sit there?
You can sit here. Why are they sitting over there? Then we'll walk on here.
Dewan Chowdhury.
আমার সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ তোমার বাতাস আমার প্রাণে ও মায় আমার প্রাণে বাজায় বাঁশি সোনার বাংলা আমি তোমায়
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. You all know this, that 52 years ago in 1971, on March 26th, Bangladesh gained freedom from Pakistan after 9 months of bloodshed liberation war. And this is why we welcome some of our youngsters to sing some patriotic songs for us. And I welcome to the stage Ghulam Mustafa, Adil Abdullah, Shamizan, and Tazul Sharkar. In respect of the month of Ramadan, we made sure that we are having all the patriotic songs without instruments. So we are celebrating Ramadan at the same time. We respect everyone, those that are observing month of Ramadan, and make sure that we have iftar here at 7:20. So please don't leave early, because we have iftar here in the city of Patterson. When? You're going to invite? Sure. And you want to talk? Yeah, of course.
So, আমরা শুরু করব কি দিয়ে? একটু পরিবেশন দিয়ে দিই। Hand mic. That's good. Hello. Bismillah. Okay. Hand mic. আছে না? Yeah, hand mic যদি possible হয়. Okay, don't worry. If it is okay, don't worry. That's good. Perfect. Yeah. You can take it. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good evening, everybody. All right, let's get started. Dhanno dhanno pushpe bhara আমাদের এই বসুন্ধরা তাহার মাঝে আছে দেশে সকল দেশের সেরা ও সে স্বপ্ন দিয়ে তৈরি সে দেশ স্মৃতি দিয়ে ঘেরা এমন দেশটি কোথাও খুঁজে পাবে না কো তুমি সকল দেশের রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি চন্দ্র সূর্য গ্রহ তারা কোথায় উজ্জ্বলে মন ধারা কোথায় এমন খেলে তড়িৎ এমন কালো মেঘে তারা পাখির ডাকে ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে পাখির ডাকে জাগে এমন দেশটি কোথাও খুঁজে পাবে না কো তুমি সকল দেশের রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি ভাইয়ের মায়ের এত স্নেহ কোথায় গেলে পাবে কেহ ও মা তোমার চরণ দুটি বকে আমার ধরি আমার এই দেশেতে জন্ম যেন এই দেশেতে মরি এমন দেশটি কোথাও খুঁজে পাবে না কো তুমি সকল দেশের রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি ধন্যবাদ ধন্যবাদ
What a great performance.
Thank you.
Wonderful job. And I'll give you another chance to sing another song before I call
Right.
different singers.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
হ্যালো 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 জি ঠিক জি সমস্যাটা শুরু হয়ে যাবে আসসালামু আলাইকুম এগেন হ্যালো 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 এটাই মনে হয় ভালো মালিক মালিক একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও মালিক তুমি জান্নাতে তোমার পাশে আমার একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও সে বিভীষিকাময় মহাদিনে তোমার প্রতিবেশী করে নিও মালিক তুমি জান্নাতে তোমার পাশে আমায় একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও যেদিন কেহ আসবে না কারো কোনো কাজে যেদিন পাপী পাপের বোঝায় মোর বেলাজে যেদিন কেহ আসবে না কারো কোনো কাজে যেদিন পাপী পাপের বোঝায় মোর বেলাজে পুল সিরাত পার হতে গিয়ে পিছলে যাবে কত পথিক আবার কেহ পুণ্য নিয়ে পার হয়ে যাবে ঠিক ঠিক সে মহাদিনে মহাক্ষণে সে মহাদিনে মহাক্ষণে পার করে তুমি দিও মালিক তুমি জান্নাতে তোমার পাশে আমায় একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও তুমি দিও হাউজে কাউসারের পাশে স্থান দিও তুমি, শীতল আরশের নিচে সম্মান তুমি দিও। হাউজে কাউসারের পাশে স্থান দিও তুমি, শীতল আরশের নিচে সম্মান। প্রিয় রাসূলের প্রিয় উম্মত উতরে যাবে মহাবিজয়, পরমানন্দে জান্নাতে সাজাবে তব সংসার। সে মহাদিনে মহাক্ষণে, সে মহাদিনে মহাক্ষণে নবীর পাশে জায়গা দিও। মালিক তুমি জান্নাতে, তোমার পাশে আমার একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও, একটি ঘর বানিয়ে দিও। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে। থ্যাংক ইউ।
Wow. You can stay seated, and those who come to perform, they can use the other mic. Sounds good? Thank you. All right, so at this time, some of the dignitaries just joined us. Our fourth ward councilman, Ruby Karan, just joined us. Councilwoman at large, Dr. Lalisa Mims. Commissioner Vincent Arrington from Patterson Board of Education. Deputy Mayor Ryder Deh, thank you for joining us. Our PAC President, Diab Mustafa, thank you. Thank you for supporting all the way until today, and I believe you'll keep supporting me and the Bengali community and the city of Patterson for the rest of your life. Thank you. Commissioner Jasmine Begum is here. Ms. Pat Hillas, one of my Hillcrest neighbor and very concerned citizen. Ms. Hillas, thank you for joining us. Some of the members from Maulvi Bazar United Society, thank you for joining us. Ghulam Masum, the president, thank you. The secretaries, thank you for your support. And I believe that your organization can help the community who is in need, and will stand for the whenever community needs you, and whenever you need me, you got me. Our former IFNJ president Hanan Hussain is here. Our community activist, a politician, Diwan Bazlu. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. At this time, I'm requesting Onik Chandra Sen for singing a patriotic song on this auspicious day that we are very first time celebrating Bangladeshi Heritage Week. You know this, in not even 2 months we passed this resolution, and because of the timing we could not do much. However, in the future years, I believe, Mayor, with your support and council members' support, I think we can have a parade and you can come to the City Hall, and then we can celebrate this Heritage Week in the city of Patterson.
আমি আমাদের আব্দুল লতিফের সুর করা, লেখা এবং গাওয়া গান দাম দিয়ে কিনেছি বাংলা গানটির পুরো অংশ না করে কিয়দ অংশ আমি গাওয়ার চেষ্টা করছি। খুব ভালো আমি গানটি তুলতে পারিনি, কিন্তু আমাদের ইতিহাসের সাথে, আজকের দিনের সাথে, আমাদের স্বাধীনতা দিবসের সাথে যেহেতু এই গানটি খুবই সঙ্গতিপূর্ণ, সেই জায়গা থেকে আমি গানটি গাওয়ার চেষ্টা করছি। ব্রিটিশ মুদের সইপা গেল জল্লাদেরই হাতে রে, তারা মোদের ঘুম কইরাছে নানান হাতে রে। লক্ষ তরুণ হাসি হাসি ওরে খাইছে গুলি, পড়ছে ফাঁসি, তবু না দুঃখিনী বাংলা তোমার আমার কারোর হই। আমি দাম দিয়ে কিনেছি বাংলা, কারোর দানে পাওয়া নয়। দাম দিছি প্রাণ লক্ষ কোটি, জানায় আছে জগৎময়। 52তে মুখের ভাষা কিনছি বুকের খুনে রে, বরকতেরা রক্ত দিছে বিস্ময় অবাক শুনে রে। দিছি রক্ত জন্মাবধি কত সাগর সাগর নদী নদী, রক্তে বাংলা লাল কইরাছি, এ কথা তো মিথ্যা নয়। দাম দিয়ে কিনেছি বাংলা, দাম দিয়াছি 71-এ 25শে মার্চ রাতে রে। সর্বহারা করছে জামায় পশ্চিমা ডাকাতে রে। বাপের সামনে প্রলুব্ধ জোট মেয়ের ইজ্জত হয়নি কিলু, রক্তে বাংলার পদ্মা মেঘনা যমুনা যে উজান বই। আমি দাম দিয়ে কিনেছি বাংলা। 1971 সালে 16ই ডিসেম্বর সকালে অবশেষে দক্ষিণী বাংলা বাংলা মাঝে আমার হই। আমি দাম দিয়ে কিনেছি বাংলা, কারোর দানে পাওয়া নয়। দাম দিছি প্রাণ লক্ষ কোটি, জানায় আছে জগৎময়। আমি দাম দিয়ে কিনেছি বাংলা। ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে।
Wow, this song tells this history of Bangladesh, how we gained this country from 1947, 1951, 1971, and in 2023. Thank you. At this time, I'm requesting NFN Namrata Deb to please sing a patriotic song on this event.
নমস্কার, আদাব। আমি নম্রতা। সবাইকে মহান স্বাধীনতা দিবসের অনেক অনেক শুভেচ্ছা এবং থ্যাংক ইউ যারা অনুষ্ঠানটি অর্গানাইজ করেছেন। অনেক সুন্দর এবং অনেক উপভোগ করছি আমরা। তো আমি একটি দেশের গান গাইব, সূর্যোদয় তুমি সূর্যাস্তেও তুমি। সূর্যোদয়ে তুমি সূর্যাস্তেও তুমি, ও আমার বাংলাদেশ। সূর্যোদয়ে তুমি সূর্যাস্তেও তুমি ও আমার বাংলাদেশ চির জন্মভূমি ও আমার বাংলাদেশ চির জন্মভূমি জল তীরে নদী তীরে তোর খুশির কাকন যেন বাজে ও কাশবনে ফুলে ফুলে তোর মধুর বাসর বুঝি সাজে তোর একতারা হায় করে বাউল আমায় সুরে সুরে সূর্যোদয়ে তুমি সূর্যাস্তেও তুমি ও আমার বাংলাদেশ চির জন্মভূমি ও আমার বাংলাদেশ চির জন্মভূমি আঁকা বাঁকা মেঠো পথে তোর রাখাল হৃদয় জানি হাসে ও পদ্ম কাপা দিঘি ঝিলে তোর সোনার স্বপন খেয়া ভাসে তোর এই আঙিনায় ধরে রাখিস আমায় চিরতরে সূর্যোদয়ে তুমি সূর্যাস্তেও তুমি ও আমার বাংলাদেশ চির জন্মভূমি ও আমার বাংলাদেশ চির জন্মভূমি ধন্যবাদ সবাইকে
Wow. All right, thank you everyone. And we're going to come back to our cultural part back again since we lost about half an hour in the beginning. At this time, I believe it's time to celebrate and honor the individuals who worked hard for Bangladeshi community and the city of Patterson. They are living here for many, many years in the city of Patterson. And this is the very first time ever in city's history we are going to celebrate them. And with this, I said before, we're going to continue this. Thank you. We're going to continue this year after year in the city of Patterson. At this time, I'm requesting city's Honorable Mayor, Mayor Andesai, to deliver his speech. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Ramadan Mubarak. First, I want to acknowledge the efforts of the organizer, a young man who has made history in his own right. Last year, he became the first Bangladeshi American to be elected to a citywide office here in Patterson, Councilman Fareed Uddin. And so, happy Independence Day, March 26, 1971, which is the equivalent of July 4th here in the United States of America. Because at one point, prior to Independence Day, Bangladesh was known as East Pakistan. And after the independence was sought and then ultimately won on December 16th, 1971, we have the country of Bangladesh. And on December 16th, it is tradition here at City Hall to recognize our Bangladeshi community by raising the flag that is before you. And if you'll see in the center, it is the sun with the green backdrop. The sun, which is red, represents the blood that was shed so that we could achieve independence for Bangladesh. And so, as always, the practice, we invite all of you in December to raise the flag in recognition of victory for independence. But I also want to keep in mind that we're proud of the fact that there were brave Bangladeshi martyrs who died in order to preserve the mother language. And every year on February 21st, we go to the Shihad Minar and we pay tribute to those who lost their lives so that people in Bangladesh could continue to speak Bangla and no other language. And I want to point out that I was proud to appoint the first Muslim to any cabinet position in any mayor's administration, and that was the aforementioned Corporation Counsel, Ayman Abushi. And as you could see, I stated earlier that I want to wish you the best as far as this Ramadan season is concerned. If you go downstairs outside of my office, for the first time, we lit the crescent for the holy month of Ramadan here at City Hall. And I will give credit to my Deputy Mayor, Raed Ode, who for the first time in the history of Patterson, we lit the crescent, or as in Arabic or Arabi we call it the Hilal, for the first time in honor of the holy month as well. And I invite you and your families, if you venture off to South Patterson and want to break your fast as a part of the iftar, take your family after the sun sets and take a picture in front of that crescent. It's something that not only should we be proud of in Patterson, not only in the state of New Jersey, but in the entire country. They can come and see how we respect Islam, and we are proud of the fact that we light the crescent in an area that has a high population of Muslims. And so we celebrate you tonight. We celebrate the independence that was achieved, that was declared, and that ultimately we could celebrate victory. I want to personally thank Councilman Udine, because part of what we want to do in the city of Patterson is engage more of our Bangladeshi Americans in civics. We want them to play more of a role in government. And I have appointed various Bangladeshi Americans to boards and commissions. Most recently, we'd like to have more women get involved. As my wife Farhana, which is a very popular name amongst the Bangladesh, in Arabic it means happy. She's very joyful, and she could be joining us momentarily if her schedule permits. But as Farhana points out, the women can play a role as well in shaping the city of Patterson's future. So we just named, based upon the recommendation of Councilman Fareed Udine, a young lady by the name of Jasmine Bugum to serve on the Friends of Patterson Parks, which is a major investment for all of us to improve our playgrounds, pools, play spaces, and our playgrounds. And so I believe our commissioner's here, and let's have her stand so that we can recognize her as well. There she is. And she's got a bit of a fan club as well. So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for coming to Patterson. As stated earlier, we have the largest Bangladeshi American population in the state of New Jersey. And Patterson is a better place because Bangladeshi call our city home. Thank you very much, and Ramadan Kareem.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I'm requesting Councilman at Large, Dr. Lilisa Mims. There are 9 council members, 6 council members represent 6 wards, and 3 council members represent the entire city of Patterson. So Dr. Lilisa Mims is one of them. Dr. Lilisa Mims.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. I'm excited to be here on tonight. I have another event going on at the same time, but for my brother, Councilman Udine, who we just won the election together, I salute you, and I would not have missed it for anything. So I had to do some research because I think it's important, one, that we understand and embrace the culture of all nationalities that are in our community. But I'm always impressed by the Bangladesh community for many reasons. One, your children are very, very smart. When I go to the graduations, they're always the valedictorians and the salutatorians. So for years, giving out scholarships and honors in our schools, they have always received one of my scholarships. Number 2, I think you have amazing food. I may not know how to pronounce it sometimes, but it's delicious. Trust me, it's really, really good. And number 3, I think your women wear some of the greatest garments ever. So let's clap for our great women. What is the significant event, or one of them, of the Bangladesh? March 26, 1971 through December 16, 1971, it was the liberation war of Bangladesh. There were spontaneous uprisings throughout Bangladesh following the Declaration of Independence on March 26, 1971. On April 12, 1971, Colonial Mag Osmani was appointed Commander-in-Chief of Bangladesh forces known as the Mukti Bani. Why is this important? We have so many similarities. We had to fight to get to where we are. We had to make sure that sometimes you had to push past to get to where you are. No matter how much we struggled, how much we endured, how much we went through, we all survived and we came out on top. I bless this great community. I embrace your culture, and I'm glad to call you sister and brother. God bless you, and God bless this great event on tonight.
Thank you, Councilman. At this time, I'm requesting Councilman from 4th Ward, Councilman Ruby Cotton.
First, let me say good evening to everyone. Good evening. You know, Councilman Uden texted me this morning about the program that he was doing today. As a council colleague, I believe that we should embrace each other to help us be better council people, regardless of what culture you represent, because we're all in here together. So I can understand his culture, and as he can understand mine, of me being back in slavery days, my ancestors, me being a sharecropper niece. So, but I can say that I'm truly proud of what you've done, Councilman Uden. He's not holding back, and that's what you want to see. You want to see him move forward, but he also knows how to embrace his colleagues. Because when you do not, and I know you did, include everyone, I know he did, because he would not just include me and Councilwoman Mims, he include everyone. So it's us to us. And I want you to understand, because I understand your culture of the hard things that you had to go to. You bring your children here, and as Councilwoman Mims said, you're very smart. But that's because that's how your culture is, and they want to be. But you know, as sitting here, we represent everyone. And I want people to stop understanding and stop thinking that because I'm black, I only represent black. No, I represent the community, regardless of what you are, regardless of what country you came from, regardless, I represent you all. And I always say you can always reach out and touch all of us, whatever you need, whatever that's going to help us. And I'm just happy to be here to celebrate with him. And I said I knew I wasn't going to do anything else this evening, but to be here with you to celebrate your celebration. And I'm happy to be there. God bless you to our beautiful ladies here, to you all. God bless you all. Thank you, Councilman Uden. Let's continue to embrace each other, because what I learned, I can teach you, and then you can teach someone else. And that's what it's about. We want to make him a great councilman. And that's what we want to leave here. Thank you, God bless you.
All right, thank you, Councilman. And again, we want a city which is inclusive, affirming for everyone. And this is what we are looking for. As you talked a little bit, and this is not actually what traditionally should happen. Right. We're supposed to be 9 council members, pick 9 members of the Bengali community to honor, and mayor should have an opportunity, which he lost, unfortunately, to pick one from Malashi community, but it's not happened. However, I did not stop. We picked, with the assistance of my community members, we picked 10 people, 10 of our leaders to celebrate here today, this evening. And I'm telling you, nothing can stop me, nothing, if you are with me. And that's why In one weekend, we were able to got together 10 biographies, and with the help of our corporation counsel, who I think stepped out, Amin Abushi, we're able to present your biographies to the city council. And this is what we are here today. And I believe whatever the political drama, nothing can stop us to grow. That's all we want. Again, I believe that we all need to help each other out. We all need to, as my councilman said before, that we need to learn from each other. And that's what happens. Last month was the month, Black History Month, the month of February. I believe I did not miss any of the event in the city of Patterson. I went every single event, because that's what my job to do. Because I don't represent only Bengali community, I represent the city of Patterson. Our goal is not to bring one group of individuals up, but the Patterson up. We don't care about South Patterson, or North Patterson, or East Patterson, or West Patterson. We care about Patterson. That's all our dream, that we need to move Patterson up, and a Patterson that honor everyone, that celebrate everyone together. This is the moment you all are waiting for. This is a time we are going to celebrate and honor the people who worked hard for this community. Again, we're supposed to honor more and more individuals, but since we are just having 10 this time, in the future we're going to have 10, and if this continues for many, many years, I think we can celebrate the people who are working hard for this community and this city. At this time, I'm going to call on the stage someone who was born on 1949, March 31st, 1949, and he was elected official for multiple times in many capacities. He was a general secretary in Penchago Merchant Association. He was a chairman in Golabganj Upazila. By now, I think you know who that is. He moved in the United States in 1992, and he was involved in many, many organizations and helped so many of the Bengalis and Pattersonians in the city of Patterson. Let me welcome you here, our very own Ghulam Muhammad Tepon. Thank you. আচ্ছা সমস্যা নেই
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening of all of you. Thank Patterson City Council board members, mayor, all executive officers and staffs who celebrate our Bangladeshi 52nd Independence Day. And our culture, same time you honor Bangladeshi people, those are long time social service in America and Bangladesh. I also, especially thanks to Honorable Councilman Councilman at Large Faizuddin, who organized their ceremony with other board members. I remember now our great leader, Honorable Father of the Nation, Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, who called for Independence Day, and million people sacrificed their life, resulted March 26, 71, Independence Day declared. In wartime, Honorable General Ataul Ghani Usmani was Chief of Staff of Army, and we remember him today too. Okay. We have Shamsullah Khan, who in liberation time was front fighter of war. He is also being recognized, this guy. I am grateful to have came to America for Honorable Ronald Reagan's special immigration policy in 1986 that passed by both Democrats and Republicans. Under this act, thousands came America from different countries around the world. On behalf of all, I thank both parties and Reagan family. Almost 32 years before, I was elected public servant and administrator of Gulabganj Upazila, means sub-divisional district in Bangladesh, where at that time 250,000 people living. I am always want to upgrade low-income people and how to develop agricultural land. Also, I so many times elected in Pentagon, blind welfare association, merchant association. Always, I try to help poor people, not only rich men, those are rich to the richest. Continue, I doing this in America, and follow my son, Muhammad Waqif Ahmad, is commissioner of the Patterson City Council and elected by these councilmen. And he also Patterson Committee commissioner. I pray that all Bangladeshi people continue public servant. Now, I pray that all Bangladeshi youth continue public servant work to help America and Bangladeshi. May Allah bless you, and God bless you, and bless America and Bangladesh. Thank you, all of you. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you and congratulations. Our next honoree, he was born in 1960 and got here in the United States in 1973, many years ago. And just know this, many of you know Islamic Foundation of New Jersey, which is started from his basement. Let me welcome here on the stage our honoree, Rafiqul Islam.
বিসমিল্লাহির রহমানির রহিম। আমার সম্মানিত কমিটির ভাই বোনেরা, আমি কংগ্রেচুলেশন জানাই আমার এই কাউন্সিলম্যান ফরিদ উদ্দিনকে এবং আরও যারা আছে সবাইকে। আজকে যদি তারা এইখানে যদি না আসতো তাহলে আমরা আসতে পারতাম না, আমাদেরকে স্মরণ করা হইতো না। তো আমরা একযুগে আমরা যেন কাজ করি, আমরা ট্রাই করি, আমরা চেষ্টা করি আমাদের কমিউনিটির মানুষকে আরও ইনভলভ করার জন্য। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ।
Hi, thank you, Mr. Rafiqul Islam, for your contribution to the city of Patterson. At this time, I request on the stage one of our liberation fighters. He fought for our country in 1971. Let me welcome here and honor you, our Mr. Shamsul Alam Khan.
আজকের এই সম্বর্ধনা সভার সম্মানিত অনারেবল মেয়র আন্দ্রে সাহেব, আজকে আমি সর্বপ্রথম আমরা রমজান মাস চলতেছি, সবাকে আমি রমজানের শুভেচ্ছা জানাইলাম। আর এই মাস আমাদের স্বাধীনতার মাস। এই মাসে আমাদের বঙ্গবন্ধু জাতির জনক শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান 1920 সালের 17ই মার্চ জন্মগ্রহণ করেন। ওনার জন্ম যদি হইতো না, বাংলাদেশ স্বাধীনতা হইতো না। এই জন্য ওনার জন্য আমি যখনই যে সকল মুক্তিযোদ্ধারা তার রক্ত দিয়ে এই স্বাধীনতা করেছেন, তাদের আত্মার মাগফিরাত কামনা করি। যে সকল মাহমুদারা ইজ্জত দিয়েছেন, তাদের প্রতি সহানুভূতি জানাই আমি। হ্যাঁ, আপনারা এই যে বাংলাদেশ যে নির্ভীক আইছে, স্বাধীনতা আইছে, আপনারা সবাই জড়িয়ে রাখবা, এই বলি আমি শেষ করলাম। খোদা হাফেজ। আসসালামু আলাইকুম।
Thank you and congratulations. At this time, I'm requesting Mr. Sirajuddin on the stage, one of our elderly person in our community. He was born in 1943 and moved here in 1967. And he was involved in the Bengali community and the city of Patterson in many ways. Now this is the time to honor him and celebrate him for his contribution for his entire life. And we are so glad that we came up with this name and I believe this is the time we need to give flowers when he can smell. And this is the time. And this is our honor to celebrate him and honor him. Please, I want everyone to please stand in honor of Mr. Dean. This is the time we are going to recognize another elder who was unable to attend in this celebration this evening. He was born in 1941. Again, he came here in this country in 1963 and lived here, was involved in many capacity from our Islamic Foundation of New Jersey to in many other organizations. And he went to Seton Hall University here when he came here. Think about the time that not many Bengalis were here in Patterson or in the United States of America. So this is the time we're going to honor Abdul Awal. And on his behalf, I'm requesting Mr. Kabir Hadi to please receive his recognition. Thank you. At this time, another elders of our community was born in 1951, and he served again in many capacities. And I would say, in my election, he was very involved, and he was one of the vice president. I think he was vice president Jalalabad Association, and also he was an election commissioner at Islamic Foundation of New Jersey. On his behalf, his name is Musharraf Alam. You all know him very well. On his behalf, I'm requesting Commissioner Azi Alam to receive his recognition. Azi. If that time.
Assalamu alaikum. Come on, City of Patterson, I know we're fasting, but I think we can do better than that. Assalamu alaikum. Much better. Those of you who don't know me, my name is Azi Alam. I'm the son of Musharraf Alam. But before I begin, let's give a big round of applause to the SAYC administration, to the City Council, and especially Councilman in Large, Mr. Fariduddin. Those of who know my dad or don't know my dad, he is a man of honor, he's a man of integrity, and more importantly, he would sacrifice everything for his kids and his beloved community. And as I stand here today, I can assure you that each and every one of these uncles have sacrificed not just for their own kids, but to uplift our community so we, the kids, can have a better future. So I would like to request each and every one of you to stand up and give a big, big round of applause to the true pioneers of the Bangladeshi community in the city of Patterson. Come on. And on behalf of my father, Musharraf Alam, I would like to thank you and congratulate you all on your tremendous work towards the community. Congratulations to the city of Patterson. Congratulations to the entire Bengali community. And my gracious thank you to each and every one of you for being here today and being part of this historic event. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm requesting all the honorees, please stay here for iftar. Again, we have a family picture session after all. After that, I think we have 4 more to go. So I believe we will be done very shortly. I need to recognize some of our community members who just joined us. Our Commissioner Fanny Santana is here. Thank you for joining. Our elders from our community, Lutfur Khan, is here. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Jashimuddin Rubel, thank you. Hossein Bhai, thank you for joining us from in this important event, and I believe you were supporting me from the very beginning, and I appreciate that. Thanks. At this time, we are going to call another elders. He's not elder, actually. He doesn't look elders. He looks great and young. He was born in 1954. No one believed that. I don't believe this. And he was involved in our city in many ways. And he also served as a legislative aide for our Congressman Bill Pascrell. And this is the time we're going to honor him. Also, you're part of Liberation War, as the aunt just shared with me. Please welcome here Mr. Farooq Chowdhury. Thank you for your contribution, and congratulations.
Assalamu alaikum, Honorable Mayor, our Honorable Council women and members, thank you for joining us. It is my pleasure to be here tonight and try to receive that honor. I'm so proud of our Bengali community because I just want to tell you a little story. My life started in Patterson. I started working for Passaic County College in 1982, and I worked there for about 5 years. So once I left the Passaic County College, I went to Kane University, and I'm working for 35 years there. So it's like, you see how the things goes from one point to another point. And also, this community is It's so good to especially the Patterson. Let me tell you why it's so good to Patterson, because Pattersonian is always challenging other cities, because we live in a city where we try to make it better and better and better. So one of the things that I see in my life when I came to this country, because I came with the $5 in my pocket, okay? That's what I did. Now, Alhamdulillah, in our religion, we say that I'm doing okay, because this American dream, you can easily make it. No matter how you do it, you can make it. So this month is a very important month, because I was a freedom fighter. I left my country to fight against the Pakistani people, army, and I was gone for a few months. My parents thought that I'm gone. But I came back after liberation. So that memory is still there. But I want to thank you, especially our councilman Fariduddin. He's a young man. He works so hard. And he's not a known face who was there in 2-3 years ago. Now, mashallah. I say, mashallah. He's a known face to everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's very energetic, mashallah. All right, great job. Thank you and congratulations. At this time, I'd like to welcome someone again. He's in very good shape, and we all know him for Fubana. He started Fubana, one of the nonprofit organizations that represent our culture, our heritage, and also he is a tax advisor in our area. In many ways, he's helping and involved in Bengali community. Because of this time shortage, you know this, in another time we can delay a little bit, but today we have to make sure that we have to do iftar on time. So I'm requesting on the stage, Mr. Mir Chowdhury.
Assalamu alaikum. Good evening. It is my honor and privilege to be here. I feel really, really honored to get this award, these recognitions. I started my life in USA in 1985. It's almost over 38, 39 years. I started my life in Patterson. Even though I don't live in Patterson right now, but still, the people who knows me around the state, out of the state, they knows that I'm a Pattersonian. And I always be very proud to be a Pattersonian. So one thing is good about the Patterson. First of all, it is my opportunity to express my sincere thanks to the Patterson people, because when I started my journey as a social worker, as a social activist, who supported me? These Patterson people. Where I am today, this is the Patterson people who always with me and always supported me. So I am very, very thankful to the Pattersonian people, especially Patterson Bangladeshi people. We have a short time, I don't think so, I can express a lot. But one thing is good about Bangladeshi people, since my very good friend Mayor is sitting here, all the councils, what is the good quality about the Bangladesh people? Bangladesh people like election. Bangladesh people likes politics. Whenever the election comes, it's just like a festival to the Bangladesh people. They always enjoy that. They like to do their democratic process. They like to share their democratic process. They like to elect their own people. That is the reason you will see that all Bangladeshi people are connected to the councils, mayors, and all political people. Political people need Bangladesh people, and Bangladesh and political people and Bangladeshi people also need the city of Patterson. I am very, very proud that hundreds of our kids are become the physicians, doctors, engineers, ITs, and in a very respected positions. So Patterson is an honorable place, and I am always will feel proud, be a Pattersonian. Thank you. I have a lot of other things to say. since time doesn't permit me, I'm just going to end. Thank you. And especially, I would like to thank from my sincere, from my heart to Mr. Fariduddin, who actually acknowledged me, called me, and requested me to come here. I am very, very thankful to you for it. Thank you.
All right, thank you and congratulations. Again, one more time, we're going to our next honoree, and before that, I'd like to acknowledge some of the community members. If I don't call your name, recognize you, just know this, I'm thankful for your attendance here. You made this celebration successful. If you are not here, it does not mean anything. So thank you so very much for your support, and I believe this encouragement will take me to celebrate a bigger one in the next year. So thank you. Our another community leader, Shujan Ahmad Shaju. Uncle, thank you for joining us here. Thank you. I can see right here my another Bishwajit Shah, thank you for joining us. Milton Dash, thank you for joining us. Milton Dada, thank you. Dipu Dada, thank you for joining us here. My uncle, Ismat Ali from BD Supermarket, that's your favorite mayor, is here. Thank you. And he's providing food, just know this. And many other members, joined to for iftar today. So I'm not covering this iftar. They are covering the iftar, so it must be delicious. No worry about this. And at this time, I'm going to call another honoree who was an advocate, an attorney at Shanamgo Judge Court, and currently working as a substitute teacher in Patterson Public Schools, and also involved in many capacities, especially in Hindu community. He's serving in the organization. Also a very culture-minded person. Let me welcome a very close friend of mine and very good person in helping the community by providing tech services as well. Let me welcome to the stage Mr. Darpon Kantide.
Adab and Namaskar. Thank you everyone for coming here. আপনারা কষ্ট করে এসেছেন সবাই, সেই জন্য আমি আপনাদের কাছে বিশেষ কৃতজ্ঞ। Honorable Mayor, Mr. Andres Seyak, Councilman at Large, Mohammad Fariduddin, other council dignitaries, city officials, আজকে যেহেতু সময় শর্ট, আমি আমার বক্তব্য দীর্ঘায়িত করব না। আমার বক্তব্যের শুরুতেই আমি আমাদের মহান মুক্তিযুদ্ধের যারা শাহাদাত বরণ করেছেন, শহীদ হয়েছেন, তাদের সবার আত্মার চিরশান্তি কামনা করি এবং তাদের প্রতি আমি গভীর শ্রদ্ধা নিবেদন করি। এবং আমি আরও শ্রদ্ধা নিবেদন করি যারা মুক্তিযুদ্ধ করেছেন এবং মুক্তিযুদ্ধের সাথে সংশ্লিষ্ট রয়েছেন, সেই জাতির জনক বঙ্গবন্ধু শেখ মুজিবুর রহমান সহ আরও যারা বীরশ্রেষ্ঠ, বীর প্রতীক ছিলেন, প্রত্যেকের নাম বলা সম্ভব না। সবাইকে আমি আমার অন্তঃস্থল থেকে আন্তরিক শ্রদ্ধা জানাই, যে যাদের চরম আত্মত্যাগের বিনিময়ে আমরা আজকে স্বাধীন বাংলাদেশ পেয়েছি, নতুবা হয়তো আমরা স্বাধীন বাংলাদেশ পেতাম না। আর আজকের এই ঐতিহাসিক অনুষ্ঠান আয়োজনের জন্য আমি ধন্যবাদ জানাই আমাদের এই অনুষ্ঠানের উদ্যোক্তা কাউন্সিলম্যান মোহাম্মদ ফরিদুদ্দিনকে, যিনি এই ঐতিহাসিক উদ্যোগ নেওয়ার জন্য এবং মানুষকে যে কীভাবে সম্মান প্রদর্শন করতে হয় তার একটি উজ্জ্বল দৃষ্টান্ত উনি আজকে স্থাপন করেছেন। এবং আমি মনে করি যে কাউকে যদি আপনি সম্মান না দেন তাহলে আপনি কোনোদিনই সম্মানিত হবেন না। মানুষকে সম্মান প্রদান করতে হয় এবং সম্মান প্রদান না করলে কোনোদিনই গুণী লোকের সৃষ্টি হবে না। এই প্রসঙ্গে বাংলাদেশের বিখ্যাত মনীষী ডক্টর মোহাম্মদ শহীদুল্লাহ বলেছিলেন, যে দেশে গুণীর কদর নেই সে দেশে গুণী জন্মায় না। সুতরাং আমি যেহেতু আমাদের কাউন্সিলম্যান মোহাম্মদ ফরিদুদ্দিন এই ধরনের একটি উদ্যোগ নিয়েছেন, আশা করব আপনার উদ্যোগ ভবিষ্যতে অব্যাহত থাকবে এবং এইভাবে যারা সামাজিক ক্ষেত্রে কিছু না কিছু অবদান রাখবেন তাদেরকে অবশ্যই সামাজিক স্বীকৃতি দিতে হবে। সেটাই আপনার কাছে আমার অনুরোধ। এবং কাউন্সিলম্যান আমি ফরিদউদ্দিনকে বলবো, আপনি ইয়াং, এনার্জেটিক এবং আপনার শিক্ষা, জ্ঞান, প্রজ্ঞা দিয়ে আপনি প্যাটারসন সিটিকে আরও অধিকতর গতিশীল করবেন। বাঙালি কমিউনিটি তথা এন্টায়ার প্যাটারসনবাসীকে আপনি সমৃদ্ধ করবেন এবং প্যাটারসন যাতে নিরাপদ জনপদে সৃষ্টি হয়, যাতে সবাই নিরাপদে বসবাস করতে পারে, শান্তিতে পারে, সেই লক্ষ্যে আপনি কাজ করবেন, এই আমার আপনার কাছে কামনা। এবং যেহেতু সময় সংক্ষিপ্ত, আমি আর আমার বক্তব্য দীর্ঘায়িত করব না। পরিশেষে আমি এটুকুই বলবো যে আজকে যারা সবাই কষ্ট করে এসেছেন এবং যেভাবে আপনি একটি সুন্দর অনুষ্ঠানের আয়োজন করেছেন, তার জন্য আপনার কাছে আমরা চিরকৃতজ্ঞ। এবং উপস্থিত সবাইকে আমি আমার আন্তরিক ধন্যবাদ এবং কৃতজ্ঞতা জানিয়ে আমার বক্তব্য শেষ করছি। সিটি অফ প্যাটারসন এবং দীর্ঘজীবী হোক এবং সবাই সুখে শান্তিতে বসবাস করুন, এই প্রত্যাশা রেখে আমি সবাইকে আবার সালাম ও আদাব জানিয়ে শেষ করছি। থ্যাংক ইউ ভেরি মাচ ফর এভরিওয়ান।
Hi, congratulations, Mr. Darpan Kanti Day. Again, those who are standing behind, we don't have enough seat in the City Council. So please, I appreciate your support. And this is the very first time, again, I mentioned multiple times that we are celebrating Bangladeshi Heritage Week in the city of Patterson. So your support says that we may go for Bangladeshi Heritage Month sometimes in the future, right? Again, you all invited for iftar as well, so please do not leave. We are going to say Maghrib prayer in the city of Patterson, so please, you don't have to rush. From here, we have one more person to go. Last but not least, his name is Giyashuddin Ahmed. He was born in 1945 and came to the United States in 1974. Again, because of his sickness, he's not able to attend here this evening. Again, we'd love to recognize him for his contribution. He was involved in many organization in the city of Patterson. One thing I should mention, when I sat down with my advisory groups, and some people, when I came up with this name, some said, we never seen these individuals helping in your election. I said, that's nothing to do with election. This is all about recognition, those who has contribution, the city of Patterson and Bengali community. This is what we are doing today. So there is no political affiliation, there is nothing we should say. But again, I should say this, I am a councilman large in the city of Patterson. It did not happen in one day. And because of their contribution, they made this place ready for us to run for an election. So I cannot ignore their contribution. And I think if we continue working like this every year, we can recognize our pioneers, our leaders who has contribution in the city of Patterson and in Bengali community. At this time, on Mr. Giyashuddin Ahmed's behalf, I'm requesting our former IFNJ president, Mr. Hanan Sain, to receive his recognition. All right, this is it. Congratulations, everyone. Please put your hands together for all the honorees. Bangladeshi Heritage Week 2023. I'm requesting all the honorees, please stay here. We need a group pictures together. And by this time, I'm going to go back to our youngsters who, without even instrument, their lovely voice, melodious voice. We're going to go back to you, and by this time, we can take a group pictures as well. So thank you everyone, and please do not leave. We are going to continue our cultural part. Anything to say? Mayor has incomplete speech. He never completed his speech. That's what happened always. So yes, Mayor, you can go for it.
Actually, it's not a speech, it's an invitation. So this coming Thursday on April 6th at 6:30, I'm co-hosting an iftar with Councilman Farid Uddin, and all of you are invited to partake in the community iftar here at City Hall. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, it's your turn now. Let's sing let's make us all get back to the mood of patriotism, and thank you again for joining us this evening. And we have one of the poet who writes his own poems, and I think today we're going to hear one of his recitation as well. And I have another poet here who will also recite. And thank you, everyone. Please do not leave. We are not done yet. Thank you.
রমাদান মোবারক। আমি শাহমি জান। তো প্রথমেই সবাইকে রমাদান মোবারকের শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি এবং বিশেষ ধন্যবাদ জানাচ্ছি ফরিদ ভাইকে এত সুন্দর একটি আয়োজন করার জন্য। তো আমি এখন রমজান নিয়ে আমার লেখা একটি ছড়া, আসলে সিলেটি ভাষায়, সেটাই শেয়ার করছি আপনাদের সাথে। এটার শিরোনাম হচ্ছে রোজা মাসর চিন্তা। দৌড়িতে দৌড়িতে আমার জানত নাই ফানি, আইসে রোজা মনের মাঝে কি জাত ফেরেশানি। কোনটা কিনি বাদে বাবাই, কোনটা কিনি আগে, প্লান করিয়া কত জাতর বাজার করা লাগে। গরুর গুস্ত লাগবো লোয়া ফতাবালার লাগি, জেসাতা তো যায় না খাওয়া আখতা উড়াই জাগি। লাগবো আরও বড় মাছও খাইমু মজার বুনা, আলা চাউলও লাগবো আমার বউল লাগে উনা। তেল পিঁয়াজ আর মশলাপাতি রোজাত লাগে বেশ, ইস্তারিও আইবা লইয়া কত কুটুম শেষ। ময়দা বেসন ইটাও লাগে বানাইতে ইস্তারি, রোজা মাসও বাজা পুড়া না খাইয়া কি ফারি। পিঁয়াজি আর সানার লগে লাগবো পাতার বড়া, আনমু কিনি গরম গরম জিলাপি করকড়া। সানাত আবার বাজা খাসা দুইটাও লাগে, বেগুনিরও বেগুন কিনা লাগবো আগে ভাগে। উষা করি প্লেট ভরা থাকবো যে ইস্তার, দিনও উপাস রাইত না খাইলে খাইমু কনে আর। খাইতে যদি না পারি সব খাইমু চিপি লাইম, নামাজ বাদে খাইমু বইয়া আবার সেকেন্ড টাইম। আমার লাখান কতজনের চিন্তা ওলান থাকে, খানি গুমর প্লান করিয়া আগেও সবে রাখে। কিন্তু রোজা আল্লাহ তালায় কিতাল লাগি দিলা, সারাটা মাস ইবাদত খাটাইমু বা কিলা। ইতা লইয়া ভাবছি না তো করছি না যে প্লান, খানিদানির চিন্তা লইয়াও জানটা ফেরেশান। আল্লাহ তুমি রহম করো দেওগ হেদায়ত, আমরা যেন ফাই খুঁজিয়া মুস্তাকিমর পথ। ধন্যবাদ সবাই।
One more thing, I think I should remind you that this program is live on Patterson City Council's YouTube channel, live on Cable Vision 77, 35, and 34. So please, you can tell your family members to watch the whole live, and it's there so they can watch the whole event later on as well. So I'm going to go back to our youngsters for their next song, and by the time I request my volunteers to pass the iftar to everyone. Thank you.
Okay, ready? Ready? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. এই ওলি আল্লাহর বাংলাদেশ, এই শহীদ গাজীর বাংলাদেশ। রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ। এই ওলি আল্লাহর বাংলাদেশ, এই শহীদ গাজীর বাংলাদেশ। রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ। আল্লাহ আপনার প্রেমে শহীদ যারা, আমরা তাদের বংশধর, আমরা তাদের বংশধর। তাদের পথে কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ। এই শাহজালালের বাংলাদেশ, শাহ মাখদুমের বাংলাদেশ, এই তিতুমিরের বাংলাদেশ, খানজাহানের বাংলাদেশ। তাদের পথে কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ। এই ওলি আল্লাহর বাংলাদেশ, এই শহীদ গাজীর বাংলাদেশ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ। এই শেখ ফরিদের বাংলাদেশ, শরীয়তুল্লাহর বাংলাদেশ, এই ঈসা খানের বাংলাদেশ, বখতিয়ারের বাংলাদেশ। তাদের পথে কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ, কবুল করুন আল্লাহ। এই ওলি আল্লাহর বাংলাদেশ, এই শহীদ গাজীর বাংলাদেশ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ, রহম করুন আল্লাহ। জাযাকাল্লাহ।
Before you go for next one, I also want to give an invitation tomorrow. Maulvi Bazar United Society Association, did I say it correctly? Yes. Going to have the iftar at Fireman Hall on Walnut Street. Everyone please invited. This is a group, they're working hard for this community and standing with the people who are in need and especially for climate and calamities. You worked hard, and one of the big project, you guys are having a hospital in Batera, right? Batera? Yes, thank you, and I invite everyone to join tomorrow. All right, get back to you guys.
Assalamu alaikum. As we know, we are celebrating Independence Day. At the same time, we are celebrating holy month of Ramadan. So I'm gonna sing a Ramadan song. As you know, we are very tired at this time and thirsty, so we will try our best to perform probably the last song. রহমের বৃষ্টিতে ভিজিল জমিন, হৃদয় সাগরে এলো বারাকার ঢেউ, বুকের উঠোনে নাচে নাজাতের দিন, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ। রহমের বৃষ্টিতে ভিজিল জমিন, হৃদয় সাগরে এলো বারাকার ঢেউ, বুকের উঠোনে নাচে নাজাতের দিন, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ। কান পেতে শুনো গাই সাত আসমান, খুশামদেদ এলো মাহে রমাদান। কান পেতে শুনো গাই সাত আসমান, খুশামদেদ এলো মাহে রমাদান। রহমের বৃষ্টিতে ভিজল জমিন, হৃদয় সাগরে এলো বারাকার ঢেউ, বুকের উঠোনে নাচে নাজাতের দিন, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ। এই মাস মালিকের সেরা উপহার, অবহেলা করে তাকে হারাবো না। এই মাস মালিকের সেরা উপহার, অবহেলা করে তাকে হারাবো না। সিয়াম কিয়ামের অবরত নিশিদিন, ছড়াবো আমল ফুলে খুশবুর ঘ্রাণ। কান পেতে শুনো গাই সাত আসমান, খুশামদেদ এলো মাহে রমাদান। কান পেতে শুনো গাই সাত আসমান,
খুশামদেদ এলো মাহে রমাদান, রহমের বৃষ্টিতে ভিজল জমিন, হৃদয় সাগরে এলো বারাকার ঢেউ, বুকের উঠানে নাচে নাজাতের দিন, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ। এসো করি পাপগুলো পুরে পুরে ছাই, ফুটাই ঠুটের পারে হরফের ফুল, কদরের রাত যদি একবার পাই, মুছে যাবে জীবনের গুনাহ খাতা ধুল। এই মাস হেলা করে যদি চলে যায়, তুমি বড় হতভাগা এই দুনিয়ায়। এই মাস হেলা করে যদি চলে যায়, তুমি বড় হতভাগা এই দুনিয়ায়। রোজা রাখো ক্ষমা চাও খুলে আছে দ্বার, তাকাও দু চোখ মেলে দেখো রাইয়ান, কান পেতে শুনো গাই সাত আসমান, খুশামদেদ এলো মাহে রমাদান, কান পেতে শুনো গাই সাত আসমান, খুশামদেদ এলো মাহে রমাদান, রহমের বৃষ্টিতে ভিজল জমিন, হৃদয় সাগরে এলো বারাকার ঢেউ, বুকের উঠোনে নাচে নাজাতের দিন, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ। রহমের বৃষ্টিতে ভিজল জমিন, হৃদয় সাগরে এলো বারাকার ঢেউ, বুকের উঠোনে নাচে নাজাতের দিন, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ, কি যে সুখ রব ছাড়া বুঝবে না কেউ। জাযাকাল্লাহ।
Again, I need to recognize some of our community members who are here. Our community leader, Shamim Ahmed, he was involved in many ways in our community. Mumin Uncle, thank you for joining us. Who else? Don't leave. What do you mean? No, we have a cultural part. We have certifications for all of you. Yeah, please, don't leave. Thank you, don't leave. Thank you for joining.
Of course, thank you.
But no, do you stay here? Yeah, don't leave. I'm gonna take pictures. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, you guys good. Please, আমার একটা ইফতার লাগবে just. Yes. আচ্ছা, জিনা ললিতা আপনি একটা চেয়ার মাউন্ট ভাই অন্য চেয়ার আছে ভাই একটা স্টেজ একটা নিলেন স্টেজ এটা ভালো করছো সম্মানিত করছো এটা ভালো এটা ফ্যামিলির মানুষ আইছেন এটা লাগি অনেক গেছে আমি তো অনেক কম সময় নোটিস দেয় এবং একলা একটা প্রোগ্রাম হয় থ্যাংক ইউ ও আমি আপনার পাবির আর কল দিছি তান পাই দিছি সময় টিভি দেখি জি আরেকটা বাস লাগবে একটা পানি কষ্ট করি আচ্ছা না আচ্ছা মামুনি আমি একটা পানি ওই ভাই আমি না ভাই আমার একটা দিয়ে একটা সেলফি নেই না